Hey guys, BrickQueen and Radio Rex here with what I think is some really exciting news.
Impressive, actually.
It is. It's something that I was hoping that we would see, but I didn't know if it would happen or
It's
not.
one of them things, it just kind of happens.
Right. So, as you can see from the title of the article I've got pulled up, ToysRUs, back from the dead, will open U.S. stores in 2019.
Yeah.
So, and I know some of you guys watching are in other countries that still have ToysRUs, and you're some of the lucky ones, I will say.
that's one of, basically everybody from back in the day remembers Toys R Us as the toy store. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's why it's never going to go away.
Our main toy store for a long time since, we lost KB Toys a long time ago.
Yeah, that was back in the malls, but then, when you lose your independent little own toy store, it's weird. It's just weird.
Yeah, I really wanted Toy Story. I really wanted Toys R Us to come back.
Yeah, I wanted them to make a comeback. I just didn't know if they would or not,
And it may not be exactly how, we all remember it, but at least we'll
have a version of it.
Yeah, we're getting a version of it.
It won't be like the big super omega version or whatever.
Right,
yeah.
And they closed, I think it was over 700 stores, and the thing is, by the end of 2019, they only say they're going to open 2.
Well, but it's a start. It's better than 0.
Right, it's a start. If the first 2 go well, obviously they'll continue and open more.
Yeah, they're supposed to do it during Christmas or whatever. So
yeah, they want to have the first 2 open in time for the Christmas season, basically.
So it makes sense because toys.
Totally makes sense. For toy season, Christmas makes sense. Now, they have not said where these 2 stores are going to be at.
I'm figuring more like New York and California.
New York, California, or Florida.
Yeah.
Those are the
3 hot zones of America. Yeah.
We have no hope of getting one in Arkansas.
No.
That's
That'll
totally
probably
not
take
happening.
10 years to get a return to Toys R Us in Arkansas.
Yeah, which, it's kind of funny that I'm reading about this now, because it was literally 2 days ago that I posted this on Instagram.
Yeah, the desolate, zombie zone, Toys R Us.
Because they just recently took the actual letters off, and
it does
there was
look like a zombie
Jeffrey
apocalypse Toys R Us, though.
There was a Jeffrey Giraffe over here.
Yeah.
They just recently took all of this off. That's why you can still see the letters, kind of.
Yeah.
So it's funny that I just posted that.
Like a Toys R Us out of The Walking Dead now.
It does. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But back to this article. So, if you're not familiar with this at all, basically, one of the former executives of Toys R Us is now the CEO of a new company called True Kids.
Okay.
It's like TRU Kids.
Yeah.
Because couldn't say Toys R Us, obviously. But as of January 20th, that's mentioned somewhere in this article, or maybe in the other article I had pulled up. Anyway, somewhere in here it's mentioned January 20th.
Yeah.
The True Kids. Oh, there we go. Effective January 20th, 2019, the new company, True Kids, doing business as True Kids Brands, became the proud parent of Toys R Us, Babies R Us, Jeffrey, and more than 20 established consumer toy and baby brands.
So they're totally going to use one of the names, like Toys R Us. Like, why wouldn't you? In America, you would, if you bought Toys R Us, you would be crazy not to use the logo Toys R Us, because everybody knows it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been around since way back in the day.
Yeah,
every kid knows Toys R Us in America, pretty much.
Yeah, so we're fine. We actually are getting a return of Toys R Us in some form. Now, the whole plan is going to be a little different. They said that the stores are expected to be about a third the size of the old stores.
That's good for them, because, really, to be honest with you, they had a lot of crap, basically. Let's be real with it. It was more outdated toys.
Yeah, they kept a lot of toys that never sold.
Yeah,
and that's another thing that they're, their new plan is going to try to take care of.
More of the transition, keep the stuff like Legos or bikes or something like that, where people's always buying them.
They're calling it a consignment inventory model.
Yeah.
So basically, like, if they have items that don't sell, they don't have to just leave them sitting on the shelf forever. They can return it to the company that it's from.
That's better. To be honest with the toy company, that's the perfect model.
It is.
Because, I really honestly think that really hurt Toys R Us too is they have a lot of board games and stuff like that were like cool, like to go look at.
But they just
like
kind of sit on the shelf.
Not everybody was going to go buy a board game for toy. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of stuff like that. Like it was like 90% of the stuff was like it was cool. Like what we went to for the most part was like action figures and Lego for the most part, Play-Doh. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was not like you didn't go there and be like, oh, I need a Monopoly board. Everybody who needs a Monopoly board is probably going to go to Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
Or they've already got a Monopoly.
Or they've already got a Monopoly. You know what I'm saying, though?
Like, how many Monopoly boards do you need?
I know, but that's my point, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's up. So I think it's better this way.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Like,
I am too. I think that's great.
I know that, like, you and I are not going to see a Toys R Us anytime soon.
Not for another decade. Until this Toys R Us breaks off and makes a bunch of Toys R Us. That's the only way we'll ever see another Toys R Us.
Yeah. But hopefully, the first 2 stores that they open this year, I am just really hoping that they do, like, phenomenally, amazingly
They
well.
will. As soon as they open a Toys R Us in either California or New York, it's going to boom. Like, you know it. Like, especially in Christmas season. You know what I mean? They have the hot ticket toys like Lego and action figures and stuff like that. They'll boom.
Yeah.
And video games. I should say that's probably going to take the place over everything.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, video games are probably the #1 hot ticket toy item of all Christmases lately for like 20 years. So, you know what I mean?
Yep. It says here, let's see, the stores are slated to be about 10,000 square feet, which sounds like a big number.
But it's really a reasonable size. It's like basically like a Gap in a mall.
Well, it's
a little bit bigger.
It's like it says, it's about 1/3 of the size that the old stores were.
So they're basically becoming KB size. They're becoming the new KBs, basically.
I guess that means they won't actually be opening like any old locations.
They'll probably open up at malls and stuff, probably.
That's true.
That's probably what's going to happen.
It would probably save a lot of malls from closing, because I think a lot of people are becoming less interested in malls. Yeah. Because they don't have toy stores.
Yeah, that's really what a lot of people went to malls for, is clothes and toys.
Yeah.
Electronics and toys and clothes. That's pretty much it.
I remember as a kid, like, your parent would, like, be like, here, play in the toy section, and I'm going to go look at clothes in the store.
You play with the new Sega Genesis or whatever, and I'm going to be, like, shopping for blue jeans or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
But I just think this is going to be
it's going to be pretty great, really.
I think that this guy, what's his name? Richard Berry, there it is.
Richard Berry, the new CEO of Toys R Us, right? That's pretty much what he is.
Basically, I mean, pretty much. It sounds like he's got a good plan going here.
Seems like he's a lot more business savvy than the last bunch.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what his old title was. It just says that he was a former Toys R Us executive.
So he basically knows how to run the show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's probably in good hands, you know what I mean?
I think so. I hope so. I'm just really... I don't know, like... It's like we just have, like, these little tidbits of information. It's like... We're planning on opening 2 stores by the end of the year. Where? We don't know.
Well, I mean, like, that's going to be, the thing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, you guys should tell us in the comments where you think the stores will be. We're thinking California and New York, because that's the happening zones. Or Florida. She keeps saying Florida, but I'm saying California and New York. I'm saying, like, probably Los Angeles and New York City. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
if you want to make the biggest buck during Christmas for a return of a store during Christmas season, LA, New York, West Coast, East Coast. You know what I'm saying?
But I think Florida's a big one, too.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going to lie with you. Yeah, if they put one in Orlando or something, yeah, it'd be great. But, I'm just saying.
I don't know if they will or not, but...
I don't know.
I mean, I just think that it's kind of cool that, Toys R Us is back from the dead. And it's just so ironic that this comes out, like, right after, like, I posted that picture.
Yeah, that's pretty great. I mean, Resurrection Instagram.
I know, like, those two are totally unrelated. It's just ironic that it happened.
Well, I'm glad you left your Joffrey out on your castle up there. Like, you know,
my little Jeffrey
this
the
is
giraffe
like, yeah,
here.
like that's Joffrey. That's not Joffrey.
I know.
But I've always pronounced it like that because it's with a G, right? Like, so, you know.
But anyway, I mean, I just think it's going to be great. I can't wait to see how it goes and how fast. I expect that they'll expand pretty quickly after this year.
Probably, yeah. It'll probably go into malls and stuff after that.
But anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Where do you think the stores are going to start popping up at?
Yeah.
And how well do you think this is going to go?
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments, and we will see you guys next time.
Later.
Before you go, don't forget to click my picture to subscribe to the channel. And if you already subscribed, you can click the thumbnail to check out more of my videos.